Oh man.
What show is that?
I do a podcast every Tuesday or Thursday on hip hop.
Okay.
And
I can tune in too.
huh?
I can tune in.
No, they all virtual. So I'm just.
It's a show though, right?
Yeah, it's a show.
Okay.
So I had to go off air for a minute.
Oh.
Hey, am I back? I'm back. I'm back, folks. All right, I just sent a link over to Arab and KD, and I plugged in my Ethernet cable, so I won't be going nowhere no time soon, folks. I'm glad for y'all to come back here. Much love to all the folks that came rejoin the show. I see you out there. I'm back. What's up, John Wick? Ill State of Mind. Derek Mallory. Much love, folks. I'm waiting on Arab and KD to get back in line. I had to do something different. There you go. Arab is back. All right, Arab. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you. You got me?
Push something, Doc.
You hear me? No?
I don't hear nothing.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to check and see if my thing changed.
Where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm hooked up to the Ethernet. So I'm tight. What's up, Ray Brown? Thank you, sir. Thank you for the compliment on the interview.
Check.
Chauncey, we back. Yes. I can hear Arabian Prince. Oh, shit.
You can hear me?
I hear Arab. Oh, shit. I don't hear Arab, though.
Oh, you don't? I hear it. Yeah, I hear you.
We can hear you, too, Lonzo. Okay, so what the...
Yeah, it's something...
I just don't hear Arab.
It's something you got muted. Hold on.
Okay, there go KD. Okay, who got who? I see you, KD.
You hear me
now?
You hear me now?
I just reset everything.
He can't hear.
You still can't hear me?
He can't. We still hear each other. He just can't hear us.
I don't know what to say.
Hey, Moment, you.
Hello?
Yeah.
You rap?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Thought I heard something. Thought I heard something, damn it.
Thought you heard something?
Yeah, Phantasm. God damn is right.
Let me think. I'm trying to think. It's got to be a button he pushed. It's got to be.
Everything is straight. Everything is good over here. I see it.
Yeah, it's got to be. I'm trying to text with him.
Oh, somebody got jokes. My Tandy ain't working. Oh, just by the bitch.
I'm trying to chat with him.
Those Tandy isn't working. Oh shit.
Hey, I don't know. I can't find the chat on this sucker. Can somebody? Somebody tell him to look for the mute button.
That ain't that. Nope.
I've never used this one. I never used this Restream before, so I don't know how to help you.
Okay.
And I thought that orange thing was the chat, but I guess it ain't the chat. Start a conversation. Are you? Nope. Ain't got nothing to do with that. I can't even figure out how to type in the chat.
I think you gotta push that bar. That says private chat. That's private chat.
Yeah, I know. I was over there. I don't know if I could change that to something else. That didn't work. But I can't even type in there. It won't even let me.
What about now?
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, I got you.
Oh, you got us.
I got you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I got you too. All right, we had to do some other shit, man. Woo! All right, folks. We are back with the three Geminis. We got KD. When your birthday, KD?
Baby, May 24th, man. May 24th.
Arab, June 17th, and myself, June 16th. Yes, folks, we are here. N.W.A, the Posse album. We talking about the Posse album, KD. Me and A-Rab been holding it down for the last hour and a half. Well, actually, an hour.
Yeah.
But he was a little late. He had been kidnapped. Talk to me, Katie. How you doing these days, man?
Oh man, I'm maintaining, bro. I can't complain, bro. I woke up this morning, man. Everything's lovely
always
my
a good
way.
start to a good day.
Everything's lovely my way, man.
Good. Somebody early in the chat room said, want to know why you stopped making music.
You know, man, I got sorrow on the game, bro, because the way I felt I was done.
Okay.
And then by friends that I called, I just felt like if friends would do that to you, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want no part of it, man. So for a while, I just got sorrow on the game, man. I left it alone. I stepped away from it for about 8-9 years. I left it alone for a while.
Okay. Now you back though, right? You got some out now, right?
Oh yeah. Now I'm back. I'm making music again. I put a project out like almost 5 years ago, back in 2016, with my boy Arsenal, Black Rolling Stones. I got some stuff I'm about to put out now in a little bit. I got a project with this cat named Jay Worthy. We got something to come out.
Okay.
So I've been working.
Are you still the freshest MC in the world?
Oh man, you know it, man. Come on now. That don't go nowhere, man. That don't go nowhere. It's like riding a bike.
That was when you dropped that at being your style. I thought that fit you real well, Doc. You know, I talk about all the cats that I worked with over the years. Everybody came to me differently, man. You and Cube and them, y'all was like, how about 15, 16?
Man, 15, 16, bro. Yep.
We had to go to court to get y'all to do the CBS album because y'all was minors. And
yes, sir.
All y'all had different demeanors. All three of y'all Geminis, like I said before. You, Jinx, and Cube, all Geminis. But all y'all was different type of Geminis. You were the laid back one, okay? You were the laid back one. Jinx was always in your face, in your ear, got something to say, dancing motherfucker. Got on my nerve dancing so goddamn much. And Cube was always extra creative. He always was trying to show me something different, okay? Trying to do something different. And but you was always the voice of reason, laid back. And like I said, when I saw you evolve into the freshest MC in the world, I said, that fits that, brother. Okay? It worked for you. And I can tell by the chat room, folks are feeling that too. Go ahead. Like ride the bike.
I was gonna say because I thought about when I first was coming out, man, I thought about following everybody else, man, on the gangster tip. But that wasn't me, man. I knew people would see right through that, man. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what? That's good. I'm glad you said that, Doc, because so many people thought I was not smart for not being a part of N.W.A. I explained, I said, did you realize I'm 8 years older than Dre and probably 12 years older than Cube? I was like a goddamn idiot trying to be a 30-year-old rookie. You know, and everybody know I never did that shit. That was never my get down. So for you to say that you were in that vein, the same age, and you realize at your age that wasn't your personality. People knew that wasn't you. Like most people realized that really wasn't them, but they pulled it off. And some people would get pissed. Oh, you just hated? No, nigga, you know what you're talking about. So I ain't mad at you. Okay. Yeah. But you realize like A-Rab. I mean, he won a Raider gear, but that wasn't his get out. How'd you feel about that, A-Rab?
Yeah, same thing, man. Like my uncles was the ones that used to whoop Shugs and them ass over at Centennial. Like my uncles was the crazy ones in the hood, and they didn't want me doing that shit, because they was like, you got other shit. I had like a football scholarship and all of that stuff happening when I was doing music, and it was kind of like, we don't want you in the streets with us, so you go out there because we see you in the streets, we gonna fuck you up. So I was more scared of my uncles and cousins than anybody else in the hood. So I was like, I better just chill on that shit. And then after N.W.A, when I did my next album, it was more like back to party shit. I wasn't really about that. So
okay. Katie, B. Livingston said, if Cube didn't pay you, we protesting, damn it. You got some supporters. You got some Trump moves. You got some followers. They ready to run up on Cube behind you, Doc.
Yeah, no, you know what, man? I ain't even gonna put out there like Cube didn't pay me. You know, it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? It was other things, man. It wasn't the fact that Cube didn't pay me because he took care of a brother. He took care of a brother.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that, man. You know, being a pioneer, that shit don't come with instructions.
Not at all.
That shit don't come with instructions. Don't come with a manual, none of that shit. So I got accused of a lot of shit I didn't know I was even doing wrong. And you know, dude, you know, nobody told you had to do this. You realize after the fact when somebody wanted to drive that wedge between you. Did you get this? Did you get that? I never heard that before. Well, he owes you this, she owes you that. I didn't know I even owed you that. Okay, but I tell you what, I did give you some money, but it may not be divided in the ways that they was supposed to have been divided, publishing, writers, whatever, royalties, whatever the case may be. But they got money. Okay, I'm talking about Dre them. So you know, it is what it is. I ain't mad. Now somebody says, "See, Dolores Tucker was right back in the day." Ooh.
He said, "See, Dolores Tucker was right."
Huh?
They said she was right about. They said she was right.
Yeah, I guess about gangster rap.
Oh.
Because you know she had that back then they was hating on gangster rap in a major way.
Yeah, now I remember
riding over shit with tractors and shit like that. Will B must be a triple OG to remember that shit.
I know.
That happened in the very beginning.
I remember we was in Texas and Tipper Gore was like on the news talking about N.W.A. shit. I'm like, oh shit. Like, all right.
You know, how that make you feel, man?
Man, like we liked it because when they was breaking records and running them over, I'm like, the kids is gonna go buy it again. So that's how I looked at it.
That was
so and then, you know, you really ain't doing. That's like people getting mad at Colin Kaepernick burning up Nike gear. You bought it already, so if you want to burn it up, that's on you. Okay, huh?
I said pretty much.
Yeah, that made no sense whatsoever. What you doing these days besides music, man?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shit, take care of the family.
How many kids you got nowadays, man?
I just got 2.
Okay.
We got a girl and a boy.
All right, everybody should be grown by now, right?
Yeah, just about. Yeah, but you know, like they still in there though.
I ain't mad at you, Doc. Now I got a question for you. Back in the day, when y'all first made that album, man, what was y'all thinking about that day, man? Was y'all just out there having some fun, just kicking it? What was that whole album about? Whole EP.
Who? N.W.A.?
Yeah, N.W.A. the Posse, the album.
Oh, the EP. Dude, I'm going to tell people because I always hear the same thing about N.W.A. or Tupac. Like, man, Tupac was like, he was a god. He was a poet. Man, when you in the studio, you ain't thinking about that shit. You just be like, right? You try to get paid. You be like, that shit sound good. Put that in there. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Like, we talked about what was going on in the hood, getting pissed off at the shit that was happening. Katie can definitely attest to this. Getting fucked over by the police every single day for no reason.
Hey,
you know, that's the shit we wrote about. And that's what we talked about. I remember going to your house, Lonzo, because you know, you lived over there, leaving your house. Remember, I had that little 76 Mercury Capri. Man, I was getting pulled over every day. They was they take my speaker box out, take it apart.
Oh, yeah, they love to do that.
Looking for drugs, right? And then they just leave that shit there. And after a while, they knew me, and they still do it.
Still did it. They did the same thing to me in the 70s, man. I had a 64 Malibu. And every time they see me, they take all my 8 tracks out, put them on the ground. They go to my hood, take my air filter cap off. They go to my trunk, take my spare out on the trunk, all my shit. Everything's in the trunk, be on the sidewalk. Meanwhile, my hands in a hot ass goddamn car. And they never found shit, and they never found shit. They just did it because they just did it.
Just because they could.
My man said somebody wants to be a moderator. These trolls are too much.
What's a troll?
I don't know. I'm trying to see who trolling. Just we ain't got no real negative things going on. Everybody got something to say. What's up, Side Street? Now, you remember Side Street? Arab?
Oh, I saw Free Ronald Jeremy.
Yeah.
Oh, Side Street, yeah.
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 Hey, he on the line. What's up? What's up? I call him Slim Tim. Oh man. Stop snitching, Mohammed. But they having a good time over here, folks. Hey, if y'all want to connect with your boy Lonzo, text the word Lonzo to 424-363-8141. That's gonna put you on my text list. Text list. If you're on Facebook, please subscribe, share, and notify on my YouTube channel, N.W.A. Stories with Lonzo. If you're on my YouTube channel, if you haven't done it already, do it again, please. If you already subscribed, notify. If you subscribe and notified, share it with somebody. We trying to blow the channel up. Real Man channel made mods are for suckers. Okay. Real G's don't need mods. Okay, I ain't gonna get into that right there. Hey, folks. What was your favorite cut that you ever done, KD?
Favorite cut I ever done?
Yeah.
Man, I got a couple favorite, man. Song I did with Mac 10 off his album, HOEK, Ho Killer.
Okay.
That was one of my favorites. Of course, Make It Rough, Make It Smooth, only when Jason McHugh.
Okay.
That's a favorite of mine.
Who did most of your production?
On my album, on Ask Gas a Cash album, Cube did about half of it.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did like half, about 6-7 songs. Laylaw and a cat named D Mac. I think they did my intro. They did the intro.
Okay.
I had some cats from overseas. They were called Madness for Real.
Okay.
They did 2 tracks on there. My man Vic C did a couple tracks. And of course, I had Boosie Collins and Bernie Worrell come in and play live on there on the tracks that Cube did.
You had Boosie and Bernie on your tracks?
Hey man, say man.
Come on, man.
Hey. Boosie came in to do the song Thought I Saw a Pussycat with me. He played bass on it. The dude ended up staying there for like a week.
Okay.
And they played on other songs, man. Boosie played bass on about 6 of my songs.
What?
Bernie Will played the keys and the mini moog on a couple of them.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I got some classic dudes on my. Hey man,
I'm not mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you.
That's
hey,
crazy.
can't too many people, man, in the hip hop game, man. So they have Boosie Collins and Bernie Worrell, man.
Okay.
Playing
Right.
tracks, man.
All right. The chat room got a question for you. Who was cooler to work with, Mac 10 or Dub C?
Oh man, that boy, I'm not finna split that, man. I'm both my dudes, man.
Okay. All right.
Dub,
Link
I
when
mean,
you try.
both of them some of the realest cats. I mean, no matter if they got something bad to say to you or something good, they gonna say it. They don't keep it real with you. They don't keep it 100. They don't bite their tongue. Both of them. They both solid cats, man.
Okay.
Even if they know it's gonna hurt your feelings, they gonna let you know. And that's one thing I respected about them dudes, man. They're both cool, solid cats with me, man. I mean, of course I'm gonna say Dub too because because Dub was more closer to me.
Okay.
Dub grew up around the corner from me. I didn't meet Mac 10 till a little later on. So of course, Dub got the home base affiliation with me. But like I say, both of them solid cats, man. Mac 10 was good to work with. Dub was cool to work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
gonna say I saw Mac 10 last year at that concert we did at the Santa Ana, somewhere in Santa Ana, like the outdoor concert.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
What was your favorite place to perform at, KD?
Phew, man. In the States, I'll say Houston. Houston. I think I had the most fun, man. We used to go there a lot, man. And if I gotta say overseas, man, I gotta go with Japan.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did on that one.
What about you, A-Rab?
Yeah, Japan for overseas, and actually, I would say, man, for the States, Texas was always hot. But you know, it's funny.
Always hot.
But
Man,
since I got to go back, and Lonzo will attest to this, I always have to give credit to my career to the Bay. Like we used to hit, remember we used to hit that circuit? We used to do like Modesto, Merced, Vallejo, Stockton,
Yep.
Hercules, like go up the coast, I mean, and just hit it. And I think that's the most fun I ever had, man, is just doing all them states, all them little cities in California.
You know, and that's one thing about California, man. You can start to San Diego and you can be on tour for almost a month, just going just in California and never leave the state. Okay,
yeah,
they got so many little pockets that we was hot in, man. And I'll never forget one time we played in I think it was Modesto, man. And every time I see that movie about janky promoters, I think about this gig in Modesto we did. Cause it was but you was with us. Was you with us?
Was that the one where we had to sleep in his house?
Huh?
Was that the one we had to sleep in his house?
No, the one we had to leave town that morning. We drove up in a mobile home. Russell drove.
Yeah,
we had to leave because Yellow School, this crazy girl, this a retarded girl. Her daddy was a sheriff.
Yeah, hell yeah, we had to leave town like immediately.
Yeah, because Yella had it bad when it came to women.
Man,
yeah, man.
Woo!
Yeah, man. That's the same.
She was a little slow. She knew what a penis was. But she couldn't spell the word. And her daddy, and she didn't come home that night.
Yeah, man.
Her daddy came looking for her, and I think somebody was up early, and they heard somebody say, "I'm looking for my daughter. She came to a concert last night." And next thing I know, the room's lit up. Man, we gotta go. And everybody was on the bus. Man, we were in a mobile home. We hit the with a 101, whatever it was. We had to let them motherfucker on 2 wheels, Doc. That's real shit.
Yeah, buddy. I remember that.
Man, we left. Man, Yella,
man. Hey,
crazy.
I'll tell you a Yellow story. Don't tell him I told you this. We were doing a show in Seattle, and with Ice-T. And Ice-T was on stage, and Darlene, she always danced on stage with him.
Okay.
And some dude threw a water bottle on stage at Darlene. Wow. And Ice-T, Ice is like, he hopped off the stage in the crowd, right? And we was on the side of the stage, said, "Oh, hell no." So we kind of went into the crowd, and Yella kind of was clumsy. And we get into the crowd, and all of a sudden somebody sprayed mace in the crowd, and everybody backed up, and Yella was like literally just passed out on the middle of the ground like this with mace in his face.
Wow.
Crazy. He's the only one, like they got it, point blank. And then the next night, he fell off the stage.
Wow.
That was Yella. Love that boy.
Yeah. He's a little different when it came to certain things. He had a bad habit with us, man. He had these lace gloves. Y'all look at the album cover. He got these lace gloves, and every once in a while, he would run out there and do this Prince move, put his finger in his mouth. I think get your finger out your goddamn mouth.
I can't laugh too much because I used to dress like Prince, so I can't say that on that one.
But you know what though? But you know what though, Doc? I gotta say this though. I gotta say this about you. No matter whether you was a critter, a wannabe Prince, N.W.A, you always kept it 100. Okay? You ain't never had no shame in your game where you dissed Bobby Jimmy and the Critters because now you N.W.A. Okay? I've never heard you diss any of your products, any of your songs. And that was something that when Ray did that in the fight, he mentioned how he was surgery was whack. And dude, I've been defending that forever. And I'm like, dude, you don't do that to your own. That's like saying your baby was ugly. Okay? You can't have an ugly baby if you made it. Okay? Yeah. Ain't no mother ever had an ugly baby. You cannot do that. So I can respect you for that because, like I said before, I mean when you had the hair down your face and shit and the high collar, you know.
Hell yeah.
And that was just when I first met him. He thought he was Prince for real. Okay, he thought he was Prince. The nigga had everything except for a guitar and a bitch looked like Vanity.
I had that too. I had the girl. I had the girl. So
Yeah, he had girls. I don't think he had one as pretty as Vanity though. But you know that was his shit. Okay, and we didn't bother him for that. When next time I saw him, he took off the Chris shit and he was a critter. Okay, and he played that role. I mean, you know, and then next time I saw him, he was N.W.A. I mean, you had more lives than anybody else in the game. And, you know, like I said before, you played your role no matter what it was, Doc. And you always, whatever role you played, that's what you did, you know. But you always stayed real. And I appreciate you for that, okay? I appreciate you for that. You ain't never been, you know, went Hollywood or been, how about you was ashamed or tried to, you know, be embarrassed. I've seen people diss my crew. I'm like, nigga, we was together in that shit. How the fuck you gonna diss us? You know? It is what it is.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to start somewhere.
KD, that record we did, man, CBS, She's a Skag.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody was on the chat line one day, man, said that record was a big hit someplace back in the Midwest. Okay.
Oh, really?
We got a couple of spins on K-Day because it was us. The next time I heard it again, it was in the way back in the back of a Michael Jackson video.
Wow.
I didn't pay no attention at first. I think Jinx brought it to my attention. And
we did when we was me and Q was at my house. When we saw the premiere of that video, it was Michael Jackson "I'm Bad" video.
Yeah,
and we was watching the premiere. And it's right when it came on in the beginning. Right when it came on in the beginning, and it was my verse playing. And
no
when
shit.
it came on, me and Q looked at each other. Both looked at each other. Was like, "Me, you hear that?" And we went crazy. Like, we didn't play that song in the video. Yeah,
wow.
that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That's the St. Louis, the Gas Giants. That St. Louis. That's who blew that song up, y'all. Yeah, that's. I remember somebody hit me before behind that one. They said they love that shit back in the Midwest, man. She's a Skag. Taken after what? Fly Girl, right?
Yeah.
Got a bit Fly Girl. You know, it was funny how that shit changed, man, because a lot of shit we did back in the day, you get sued for right now. You know, because the Fly and Free World, them motherfuckers are first cousins. Okay,
Yeah, they was.
They first cousins. They told us, the CBS told us, your album sounds good, but I want you to go in the studio and come back with something that sounds like Free World. We came back 2 days later with the Fly. Okay, just like that. Okay, same thing with She's a Skag. At that time, Fly Girl was the big cut, and all we did was went in and bit the shit out of Fly Girl, and came back and gave them She's a Skag, and they loved it. Okay, at least CBS did. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, the shit that we got away with back in the day. Shit. After they sued Robin, was it Robin Thicke the way they did? We could never do that shit again.
Nah. And Egypt too. Remember Egypt had, what did he have? Freakaholic?
Freakaholic. Okay. What was that? Freakaholic was what?
Freakaholic was freaking like, what was his homeboy name? One of them too, like Alexander O'Neal, or remember dun 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 dun. It was part of that whole time thing.
Yeah. Who was that? CIA versus Stereo Crew. What's the difference?
Actually, it's not a difference really. We just we wanted to change our name because it was, you know, the Stereo Crew was like that the 80s, you know, the late 80s kid rock, that, you know, the kid stuff. And so when that ended and we was going to, instead of Epic, because we was on Epic with She's a Skag, and then after that we got on Crew Cut, right? So we wanted to come with a whole new persona. Then everything after that was started to go into street shit. So first we said CIA, it was crew in action. Then we changed it to criminals in action, so we can, you know, appear to be more street.
Okay. All right.
So, but it was pretty much the same thing. It was still Cube, Jinx, KD.
Yeah. Different. It was a different sound because the first that had a little more of a Beastie Boy sound to it. It was kind of
Oh yeah. That too. Yeah. You're right about that. Yeah.
Did anybody
But
ever
yeah.
everybody ever trip on that before?
Yeah, hell yeah. Man, why was y'all screaming like that?
You
What
know,
was y'all screaming for?
I remember one time I was doing a radio interview with a buddy of mine. He had a female co-host, and she said, "This guy that discovered Dr. Dre and Ice Cube." She said, "Oh, Ice Cube, he's such a gangster." I said, "Man, what gang he belong to?" He ain't no gang. I said, "What gang he belong to? What gangster you know ain't got no gang? But ain't he don't he run with?" I said, "Keep talking, I'm waiting." Okay, I was like, "Keep on waiting. What gang he belong to?" "Oh, he don't have no gang, do he? He ain't got no set." That's okay. I always thought that was one of the funniest stories I heard when it come to it was it just was some crazy shit. They own you right now, KD baby. They own you now. They own you. Okay, Brazil own you. My boy Arnold, he got the KD. That was your thing back then. You were doing the baby before
Lil Wayne.
before Biggie, huh?
Before Biggie and before Lil Wayne.
Okay. We ain't gonna go there with that one right there. Cube never was no gang. No, he wasn't no gang. He just nobody was. Tell you the truth. Raven, what gang was you in?
Hey, I will tell you honest truth. I say this to anybody, anytime. I was in a gang for 2 days. Seriously, 2 days. I went to remember when we was in like what was it, junior high? You had that shit where you went to Magic Mountain for like what they call a grad night before you went to high school.
Right.
We went to grad night at Magic Mountain with khakis and had a Crip jacket on with shit on writing on the back. We was banging. We had like at Magic Mountain, right? The next day that shit felt good, man. We went to like Hawthorne Mall. On the way back, we ran into some real gang members and they whooped my homeboy's ass. I saw that shit. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Like,
no parts of that.
In the house, man. What's up, Mr. Gregory?
Adrian. Is that Adrian?
Yeah.
Oh, what up, fam?
Oh, Mr. Gregory.
Yeah. A Dizzle in the house.
Huh?
I said A in the house.
Yeah, me and him go way back, man. That's one of my good partners. I talked to the brother yesterday. Yesterday. I talked to him so much I forget what day it is. Did you know Magic Mike? Yes, I did. I knew Magic Mike before he died at KGLH. Magic Mike was one of the most popular DJs at that time. Magic Mike brought something to KGLH that nobody had done before. I remember going to the brother's funeral. That was the most well-attended funeral I've seen in all my life. You could barely get into the room. And that was really, a sad situation. Not many cats that came through back in the day, especially in the early days, I didn't run across or have something to do with. Not to do with, but I didn't know them. It wasn't but a few of us, Wasn't but a few of us. So Magic Mike, Michael Mixon Moore. These are some of the OGs that's been gone for a while. These guys gone before hip hop even really took off. Well, not so much Michael Mixon Moore, but Magic Mike. He brought hip hop. He brought a lot of hip hop and mixing to KGLH, and he was the shit. Did I ever work with DJ Pooh? DJ Pooh, I didn't work with him, but they always came by the house. He was always around here with Dre and them and shit. Did I run the current affair in Inglewood? You're damn right. Right there on 234 West Manchester, right there. Currently the shoe store. You're damn right. That was my club for 6 years before I went to Hollywood Park Casino. That was my shit. Okay. I've had 6 nightclubs in LA. I ran Eve After Dark, Jeffy's, Dudo, Skateland, Current Affair, Hollywood Park Casino, and Proudbird. Okay. Those are all the joints. Them just the ones that I ran for a period of time. If I only do 1 or 2 dates, I don't consider myself running that shit. But I had a residency at all those different venues. I might be 7 now. Okay.
Did you do Cockatoo Inn?
Huh?
Did you do the Cockatoo Inn?
I did some shows there. I didn't run it. I did some shows there. Okay. Had a lot of fun there too. We don't talk about that.
I love the Cockatoo Inn.
You don't never. The current affair. One of my guys talking about the current affair nightclub. I don't talk about the current affair that much because current affair didn't have much of a hip hop thing. I moved into the adult thing by that time, and I was doing mostly it was alcohol and I did some hip hop shows there with Bone Thugs and Harmony, but most of my shows with people like Evan Champagne King, the Dramatics, stuff like that. So I never really talked about it too much on the hip hop tip because wasn't a whole lot to talk about. I do remember my boy brought Big Boy through there. Big Boy was trying to be a rapper one time. A buddy of mine brought Big Boy over there, him and his group, and because I did do showcases over there at the current affair as well. But most of the stuff I did was at the current affair was all grown folk stuff. Which club was 13 and over, Lonzo? Dudos actually.
Yeah, I DJ'd there.
Dudos was actually like 14 and over. Okay.
And then my club, the Cave.
And the Cave, right. I could let you in the Dudos at 14. I could actually let you in it even at the dark at 14 because the dance permit let us have 14 to 20 because they was long as you went out of drinking age. I just raised it to 18 at even at the dark because I had an after hours crowd, and I didn't want to have a bunch of kids run around with a bunch of grown folks at 2:00 because sometimes them little kids they wouldn't go home. Like, wait, don't you have a call? It's 11 o'clock. Get your little ass go check yourself in. What about Hollywood Park? That was my shit right there, man. That was my favorite spot. LOL, DJ Pool, egg fight. We had an egg fight in Van Nuys. All right. How'd that come out for you? Even when you guys DJ at Hollywood Live.
Hollywood Live. What was that one?
Hollywood Live. That was on Hollywood Boulevard. I know that was a showcase. I know Edna Sims that used to run Hollywood Live. She had the ASCAP showcase at the Hollywood Live once a month. And I believe that's what Dub C got discovered at because she had a Dub C story one time. She had her showcase had everybody was there back in the day. The ASCAP showcase, that was the biggest showcase in the city because she had because it was run by ASCAP and sponsored by ASCAP, she had all kind of record execs come through there. And it was a hell of a situation. Okay. KD, somebody says you used to run the Snooty Fox?
I used to what?
You used to run the Snooty Fox.
I didn't run it. I used to be up in there though.
Okay. I'm about to say, shit, I used to be there all the time too. I wish I'd have known. I'd have got some free rooms.
Yeah, nah, I didn't run it. I used to be up in there.
Wait, do you guys remember? People think I'm lying. To this day, people think I'm lying. There was a hotel or motel in the hood called a Cuz West. You remember that?
Damn.
You don't remember that?
It
was on Figueroa. It was called a Cuz West. And I swear that on my mom's and my pops.
Wow.
Nobody remembers.
I don't remember that.
I'm going to look it up. But I was like, there was some fools put that shit up.
Ray Gomez want to know that any of us work with Unknown. I worked with Unknown for 40 years. Unknown just left my house a few minutes ago. Him and A-Rab work together all the time. Unknown is a regular. He just one of the homies. I mean, he's a regular cat. I tried to get every weekend, but I was too young. I'm sorry. What's that? Rashmir. Tried to get to do those every week, but I was too young. Hey, we're trying to keep it safe. What's up, Big Al? Big Al said, what's up, KD?
What up with it, Big Al?
That's another time, brother, that, at once upon a time, I just knew Big Al was going to be the man. Okay? Brother, he got skills, got personality.
Yeah, Big Al got talent, for real.
Big Al got a lot of talent. Can he speak on the lynch mob, Doc?
Oh, man, my folks are, who you talking about, T-Bone? Talking about JD?
Okay.
Talking about Shorty, man, rest in peace, Shorty. You know, then my man Dazzy D. Come on, man. All right, come on, these are all my folks. Yo,
Okay.
Cam,
Wow. That's a lot of different.
3, Lynch Mob 3,
That's a whole.
Mr.
That's a lot
Mr.
of
Woody. Yeah,
different.
Mr. Woody, producer, Chili Chill.
Okay.
I can go on and on, man. Hey, man, we had fun back then, man. It was, man,
You know,
fun times, bro.
yeah, I think you said a key word here, man. That's something that I don't see happening in hip hop like it used to. It's not fun. I mean, everybody wants to kill everybody. So how much dope you can smoke. I mean, I know we all did. Everybody did a little something back in the day. Was y'all? I mean, y'all was everybody. Y'all was pretty much drinking back in the day, right, KD? Y'all was 8-ball folks, right?
I mean, they was. I wasn't. You know on that album cover. Hey,
Come
on
on.
that album cover, man. We just bought them drinks, man, and opened them up and poured them out a little bit, man. We wasn't drinking back then.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Keep it 100, Doc. You know, all the folks that came, I didn't even see no alcohol in my studio till after Dre and them left. Only person ever had alcohol around here was Laylaw. Laylaw liked Courvoisier.
Yeah.
Okay? Laylaw liked drinking Courvoisier. Okay, and he could drink a whole bottle by himself with nobody else touch that shit. Okay, Dre, nobody would drink with Laylaw. Laylaw always drink by himself. He had a little bottle of Courvoisier, and that was his thing. Okay, and it wasn't until after Dre and them left, my second crew came in, the sound control mob, and them motherfuckers drank everything. Okay. Them niggas slip now. Them niggas go through too much alcohol. And I put my trash cans out, man. It's like I was at a recycling center. My shit just be ringling and jingling and shit. God damn. But it was a different thing. I mean, that's how shit evolved. Okay. Now everybody's smoking and not a cat's taking pills. But I tell you what, I did a show with Sound Control Mob a couple of weeks ago, and all them cats, man, all of them, as much as they drank back in the day. They all some grown ass men now. Half of them you can't give them a drink, and the others like they doing so much heavy shit. You know, they just grew out of it. You know, I know Big Slip. He's keep a 40 ounce. I mean, big ass. He knocked him down like it wasn't shit. Mike T the same thing. But you know, everybody they like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, you can't do that when you get old.
Huh?
I'm about to blow your mind though, because we wasn't drinking back then. We was eating a lot. You remember Pup and Taco?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
That's all we could afford. Pup and Taco.
Pup and Taco had 19-cent hot dogs, man, and 19-cent tacos.
Hey, that's all we used to eat. Me and Dre,
yeah.
Pup and Taco. That's all we could get. You know, that was it. That's what I be telling people. Don't nobody listen to me. We
Man,
wasn't
come on,
drinking.
dude.
We wasn't smoking.
I remember being so broke with the Wrecking Crew. We go to Steve Burgers right here on El Segundo and Normandy and buy a pastrami sandwich. Cut that motherfucker 4 different ways. Okay, niggas buy 4 sodas and 1 pastrami sandwich, and niggas sit there and that's all we ate. Okay, we was that broke.
Yeah, the struggle was real.
Or go to Church's because they had bigger pieces of chicken and buy an 8-piece and everybody had 2. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Or the what was it? The Golden Bird on El Segundo and Avalon.
No, Central.
Yeah, that's it. By down the street from Country Farms.
Damn right. Oh shit,
I'm going back. Country Farms.
That's right. You can Compton. Country Farms didn't have no goddamn doors on it half the time. That motherfucker was like, it didn't have no doors. It just pulled the plastic down.
Yeah.
Okay? That was the crazy shit where you could never do that shit again. All right?
No, it was like a barn. That's what it was.
Man said Thunder Chicken. Lord
Ooh,
have mercy.
damn.
Thunder Chicken.
Yeah.
And the mother folks talking about government cheese.
Yeah. Well, hey, I tell you, I got one last one on the food tip. Remember Zarba's? They had that colossal.
Zorba's in Compton.
Is it still there?
No, it's gone now.
Okay.
Zorba's.
I get them pastrami
That was
burgers.
while the street races went on Sunday, and they had what they call a Zorba special. It was the first time I ever had pastrami on a hamburger.
Yeah, that's what I ate.
Pastrami on a hamburger. And my girl lived in Compton. She lived off of Evers, and I go by and pick her up. We go to Zorba's in my 64 Malibu, Doc. They stole my shit in front of her house too.
Wow.
They stole my shit, man. I just got me some 520s or some Krager's on some 520s, and I had some glass packs on that son bitch.
That man said Krager's.
Krager's.
No,
Okay?
damn.
The guy had Krager's and 520s, okay? And man, I'm in the house, and I don't know what happened, dude. All I know is I heard some boom, and my shit fired in my car. And my shit made a left on the street. Next time I saw it, it was in the alley, sitting on crates.
Wow.
Stole my shit.
Got caught slipping.
Man, I got caught slipping. Yes, sir. They stole my shit, man. All right, folks. And also, Chip, my boy from the album, said his dad wasn't doing that well. So, folks, put a prayer for all those you know and all that you don't know, because we have some crazy times. But thank God we all here, and thank you all for y'all in the chat room for being here. We got 52 people in the chat room. Watching this show right now. Thank y'all for all spending time. Like I said before, if you want to connect with your boy Lonzo, text the word Lonzo to 424-363-8141, and we will be connected. If you're already in the chat room, if you're already in the on the YouTube channel, click notify, share this link, and Facebook. If you're not on YouTube, go to YouTube. Let them know that you want to be on notified, folks. In the meantime, in between, find folks. Hey, Rap, tell them where to find you at, Doc.
Hey, OG Arabian Prince on my social. GOAT with 3 G's, GGGOAT. If you want a PC, holla at your boy. I got you. You know, we're doing that tech thing now, trying to come up, beat Dre to $1 billion. It's gonna take a while, but I can get there.
If baby girl have her way, she gonna cut him in half.
Yeah.
KD, how can they find you, Doc?
You can hit me on Instagram on KD Hidden Corners. That's KDEE _ hidden HITTIN _ Corners CORNAS. Facebook just KD Johnson. Twitter at the real KD, or the one and only KD. Holla at your boy.
All right, my cousin Rodney just stepped in. You're a little late, Doc. I'm about to wrap this show up. But in the meantime, folks, thank my guests for coming through. Man, thank you for everybody on the chat room. Thank y'all for hanging with me after we had the link go off and come back on again. And like I say all the time, y'all, from the East Coast to the West Coast and everything in between, folks. You're live with your boy Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. And I'll see y'all next Tuesday, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
All right, Ram. Good. Holla at you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Good
now.
seeing you, boy. Peace.
All right, Zo.